I had a few issues with Fraps and recording during this, so whenever Fraps crashes in the episode, instead of just giving you a black screen because I continue talking, I'm actually just going to give you pictures of cats. Hello guys! Welcome to what is basically my first Winsauce Server video. I know this is technically episode 2, but that was rather impromptu and we were just sort of killing the dragon. I didn't really get to show you anything about the server. So what I thought I would do for this video is actually show you DerpyBot, who is a bucket plugin that I've written myself to assist on the server and help make the server more fun, basically. Because, yeah, so I originally wrote it because vanilla Minecraft to me lacks a few things that I just think would improve the server a lot, and so that's why I've written Derpy, is to add the kind of things that I would like the server to have. So basically, one of the first things I wanted to do with her was colored usernames and stuff. For example, I'm yellow. And that's, I know, pretty standard with a whole lot of things like bucket and that kind of thing. But, oops, sorry guys, my Fraps is having a few issues, and occasionally it decides to stop recording, so I have to cycle it, so please forgive me if there are a few breaks in the recording. I know, I'm still new to filming and recording and such, so I hope that you can stick with me through that. Hang on. Where are you? What are you doing? Go away. Okay. So back to Derpy. Basically the whole colored username thing was inspired by IRC chat, and a lot of IRC clients will basically just give you a color based on your name, and it just makes the chat easy to read rather than having the same color chat for everything. And the same thing I found with Minecraft was in the chat everything's white and everyone's white, and it's really, I don't know, I find it a little difficult to keep track of who's saying what, and you have to read the usernames all the time. So basically the first thing I did, colored usernames. But from there I developed a teleport system on Derpy, and I'm sure you've seen it in a bunch of other people's videos like Referee and such. Whoa! Whoa! I swear there's supposed to be a fence here. Oh gosh. Oh, seriously? Jeez, my Fraps nearly crashed again. Ugh. But anyway, so there's a teleport system, and you can store this teleport under this name. You can store, you can see what teleports you've got. You can even share teleports with other players so that they may teleport to places you've stored. And so here's the first page of teleports I have stored. And so, for example, let's teleport to, let's go to Tier Farm. And so here's our farm with all our laggy, colourful sheep. And here's our animals in the farm that we can no longer breed because we don't have a carrot farm going yet, and I'm starving to death. I was going to say something. Oh, I was going to mention the autocomplete with commands and teleport names and such. It's a feature that going to Bucket has allowed me to add. I'm sure you just saw that, you know, you type at the beginning, you press tab, fills it in for you, and that's another feature Derpy can do. Wow, we've really kind of taken to mining this place. Oh, so yeah, that's the teleport system. And so if you go teleport, I should use full commands for this. So if you go TP info like someone else's name, like Referee, it'll show you all their teleports. I'm an operator, so I can actually see and teleport to any teleport of other people, but if you're not an op, you can only teleport and only see public teleports on other people's profiles, so you'll just get one page with a few green ones on it. What else we got here? Oh yes, so after I got some teleports working and stuff, I need to run around a more interesting place. Although, interestingly enough, lava. I'm pretty sure the end portal is around here. But, whatever, it's... Anyway, I need to go somewhere more interesting. What have I got? Let's go to the village. Got some more interesting places to go to, but I'll probably show you them in a different video. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so after the teleports, I thought it would be interesting. I've always wanted to write something to interact with the players on the server, so something interesting that Derpy can do is you can actually toggle her on, and she acts as a chatbot. Fair warning though, she's very random, and sometimes you'll say things to her and she's totally coherent, and other times just starts saying stuff to you in another language. Let's see. Where are you? So, not too good. Yeah, it's not really what I asked you. I'm not actually a god coder. The way that works is I've looked up a library that allows me to actually interact with the well-known CleverBot. I'm sure you've all used it. It's pretty fun for a while. But basically what it does is it just pings off a packet with your message in it to CleverBot and says the response under Derpy's name. So yeah, that's not really what I asked you. That's a bit of fun. You just put a question mark at the end of a statement. You didn't really ask anything. No, I didn't, Derpy. And I'm gonna turn her off. You did. Okay. Random. So yeah, chat. It's fun. It's really a lot of fun when there's a few of you on, and you just you'll open her up and say stuff to her, and she just says the most random stuff. What is this? Oh, this is a place we've added so we have more doors. Okay, that was the chat. What was after that? I've got a few notes on the other screen. Ah, yes. So another feature I've added is actually what I got, properties. That it used to be a lot more complex, but now it's reduced to a field called properties, and currently there's only one. I'm allowing for future expansion, and I'm sure you've definitely seen this in any of our other videos, but basically playing vanilla Minecraft and constantly dying and losing all my stuff, I just feel like, I don't know, like I'm not good enough or something. I would just never get anywhere, and I know there's now a game rule for this, but when I first implemented it, there wasn't. But basically, as you can see there, it's called save inventory, and it makes it so if you turn it on, when you die, you don't lose your inventory, obviously. And I know you may feel like that's kind of cheating or defeating the point of Minecraft, but honestly, with it on, it's just the best thing, and I don't know. I feel like I'm too stupid to play with it off. I don't know. argue all you want. I think it's good for the server. Does this count? I don't have any doors on it. I don't have any doors on me to add to it. It's something I wanted. Players can choose to have it off if they want. You can turn it off, as you can see. But I think it's something really nice, and yeah, that's that. Have all the I don't know what the word for it is. Hate it all you like. That's something I personally really enjoy having, and just I feel like it. Oh, I can add corner stairs to this now that it's been updated. Sorry, distracted. What was I even saying? Right, I was just saying that, like, it can, it makes the game less serious and takes away a bit of frustration, and, you find all this diamond and you just fall in some lava, and you know what happens, and you lose all your diamond and all your enchanted gear and all your everything, and it's just so crushing that you just want to stop playing for the night. And I don't want that. I want people to keep playing, and it's not like you can teleport to where you died, or so you still have to go all the way back and this kind of thing. So it's still detriment. Oh, and also you don't lose your XP when you die. So if you die, you lose all your levels, and that sucks. And so it still sucks to die, and it's still bad. I just didn't want the game to be really frustrating. That's my reasoning for it. You can think whatever you like. I have ranted about save inventory for like way too long, and Fraps is crashing. Here we go. Gosh. Okay. Oh yes. On the topic of this, with the Derpy, sorry, not Derpy, with Bucket, now I have been able to write a small little permissions handler, so I can, if you're an op, you can take permissions. Currently there's only one though. It's called Sue, which is, if you know anything about Linux, is the, it's not really that much to do with Linux. It's Fraps! Ah! But it's basically a command on Linux, although it actually has a different meaning now. I basically just used it as an acronym for super user, which at the moment the only thing it allows you to do is use this command called creative. So now you can see I'm in creative. Pretty simple. Let's oh yeah. I'm gonna this is not gonna take long. Oh my lordy, what? Okay. So yeah, I don't want. This is a legit server, so people, although I'm currently using it now, like a douche, people. You can't set your game mode unless you're an op. And I want people to be able to fly, not every user, which is why there's a permission for it. I want people who, what am I saying? I want people to be able to use creative sparingly at their own discretion if, oh, I'm getting so distracted. Hang on. There's people in my house. Okay, sorry about that. So, people talking to me. What I was trying to say was, I want people to be able to use creative and stuff if they really must. I leave it up to their own. Discretion. Like I said, we run a legit server, so I will revoke your rights if you're just building castles and things like this. But yes. I'm so bad at saying what I want to say. I give people who I trust will use it for good. Will use it properly and just for, flying around to look at their building or just fixing little things, like oh, there's a block underneath what I'm building, and I just need to fix the one block to... What are you doing? Thank you. You know, I just need to fix that one block that's underneath my structure, and otherwise you'd have to, like, fly all the way down and, you know, build up to it. That kind of thing is really useful to have creative. Just fix one thing, and... So, yeah. I don't allow people to abuse it. Often, like, if someone's using it to, you know, plant a whole farm without having to use any seeds, I tell them off. I say, no, you can't stop abusing. Ah, fraps. Sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I say, no, you can't abuse it like that. So, yeah, creative. And again, seriously? Okay. I've talked enough about creative. I go on and on and on. And now the video's getting really long. 16 minutes. What else have I got on my list? So... I've talked about chat, permission, teleports, share, unshare. I've got one other command. No temporary location. I just wanted to show you... Let's go to resource or something. One thing that's very useful, just one little thing. By the way, all this gravel is here because I pranked myself. I just placed gravel on one of my torches and on one of my torches, and when I realized it didn't fall down, I was like, oh my goodness. And now I'm just in this room talking about this room again. Oh yes, I was just going to show you. Got distracted. How is it? Return TP, there it is. You can teleport directly back to where you were, where you last teleported, and what's going on here? No! Fraps! Urgh. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like I said before about dying and stuff, it doesn't return to where you died or anything, just where you last teleported from. And there is a zombie on that roof. And I'm still in creative. Creative. No! Good thing that command didn't crash the server. Let's fix this. Yep, that looks good, I guess. So the thing about Derpy being on Bucket is that it's actually really recent. Up until now, for the last long time, actually, probably close... I have no idea how long I've been running Derpy. I guess close to a year. Far out, man. Close to a year almost, as Derpy's just been running on the whole Minecraft, what is it, Coders pack, where you can decompile the sources of Minecraft and dig into there, and it's been okay. It's been a learning experience working on reverse engineering someone's project that's so massive, but every time they release any update, I have to code migrate, and I can't say it's something I'm particularly great at, but it's a lot of effort, and so every time they roll out an update, I have to decompile the new version and basically copy everything I've done across, and then I have to sort of manually check. Oh, I just knocked the mic. I have to just manually check, like, every single function and every class to see if it's been changed, which it never is because I'm just changing really basic stuff. There's a creeper bombing down from there. My goodness. I need to get away. Oh man, I lost my train of thought. I was talking about how I was decompiled. So yes, that was hugely nightmarish to keep going, to keep up to date all the time, and obviously it's decompiled code, so everything is just, it's not, well, there's a lot of it. Surge or whatever has done a really great job, renaming a whole bunch of stuff, but still, basically, like, a huge chunk of what you use is just function 24, and then inside the function you've got variables like int 1 and 2, and you just have to sort of guess at what it's doing, and nightmarish. Now that I'm running on Derpy, I don't have to change anything when it updates. I just, the plugin's pretty much guaranteed to still work, because that's the point of an API, and it's so much easier to program. I'm not moving, it's really boring. It's so much easier to program with their event handlers and blah 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 blah, programming lingo. Derpy's a bucket plugin, and now I can run other plugins if I really want to. And the other huge advantage of running Bucket is that it handles all my help files for me. Actually, yeah, let's do this one. DerpyBot, help on all my commands, paged and everything, and help on creative, and toggle your game mode between survival and creative. You need permission to use this command. The only problem is you can't format it or anything, like new lines or have an example field, how to use that command, that kind of thing. And so if any of you watching this know how, of a way to properly format that kind of thing, like for example, one of them was really long. I think it's store TP. No, not stop. Yeah, it's really long, and it's like if no parameters are given, and then if only an index is given, that kind of thing. I'd love them to be on new lines. If anyone knows of a way to do that kind of thing, please let me know. I must know. Yeah. And I'd love to be able to have colors and that kind of thing. What was I doing? I need some wood to make my doors not suck. 6 planks. That's enough. Hang on. People are messaging me on Steam. Let me just mute that. Sorry. There you go. Okay. It should be muted, hopefully. What else do I have to talk about? There's not much. While we're talking though, I will, just while we're finishing off, I will make some pressure pads and go upstairs and increase my house's efficiency. The only other thing really is the private command, which is private. Basically, people can't teleport to you. And you may have noticed the command is TP. Oh, by the way, I aliased all commands to use an IRC type exclamation mark syntax, which, I don't know, I find easier. You can still use all the commands on this, but just because of before I used Bucket, all the commands were exclamation marks so that I could separate them from regular commands and give them to users, because users can't do / commands on a vanilla server. And now that everyone's used to all the exclamation syntax, where are all my pumpkin pies? Did I remove them when I was in creative? That sucks. Blah. What was I saying? Yeah, everyone's used to using exclamation syntax, so I couldn't just change it. But maybe in the future it'll be changed, because now we're in a state where you can use both. But yeah. Oh yes, and as I was saying, because TP is the same as the regular TP command, it actually overrides it. I can't put a username there, as in TP Raffreed or P173. That's not valid. So, what was my point? Oh yes, no, you can't get around my system, and how private means people can't teleport to you, and blah 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 blah. Gosh, about the only thing else I had to talk about was my experience in other mods and single-player mods and before Derpy, but yep, I have all the time in the world to talk about that, so I'll probably just end it here, as you can see by me getting back into my little bed hidey hole. No one's on. What's the time? Is it daytime? Very, very much so. It is also raining still, which I don't know if you noticed. Back up here, I told it to stop raining. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. 26 minutes, sheesh, that went on quite a bit. I would have liked this video to be a bit shorter so as to keep people's attention spans focused on me talking about programming and other boring things such as this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my first real Winsauce video, episode 2. Really looking forward to doing more in the future, hoping to get them out more regularly so that I can, you know, actually have some viewers and people can rely on me putting up videos, because it's nothing worse than finding a YouTube channel and they haven't uploaded anything in a long time. So that's not me. I'm going to be uploading stuff. Got nothing on. I'm on university holidays, so nothing scheduled for weeks and weeks, so that's a lot of time to do recording. I think there's plans to do some Left 4 Dead recording, which I know doesn't make the best kind of Let's Play type deal, because everyone's perspective is the same, but so you should watch mine, because it's more interesting than everyone's. No. Yeah. 27 minutes of me talking about DerpyBot, and I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I assume that the fact that you're still watching means you watched all of this. Otherwise you did an amazing skip. Again, I do this all the time. I always say thanks for watching way too many times. This is the last one. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you liked it. It really helps get the views and help other people see this video. And if you really wish, you may subscribe to my channel, because, like I said, more videos coming soon. I can't say thanks for watching again, because I said I wouldn't say it again. That's about it. See you next time.